Okay, now the recording has started. Welcome to today's webcast. Collect customers' data, gain insight, and grow your sales with OroCRM. My name is Nico Golden. I'm product manager and technology partner manager here at Univention. We are situated in Bremen in Germany, and I have with me Monty Danino, Vice President Operations at Oro Inc. in Los Angeles. And this is in fact my first webcast in such an international constellation. Good evening to Germany and Europe, and good morning to the folks in the US who have joined us today. I would like to give a short introduction about Univention Corporate Server, what the product is, and then hand over to Marty about OroCRM. Univention Corporate Server is an easy-to-use, cost-efficient, and popular alternative to Microsoft Server systems. With UCS, how we call it, in short, you can operate IT infrastructure in organizations and also handle all your identity management, which means group your user identities into groups, let them have access to shares, Windows shares, for example, like you know it from an Active Directory based environment. UCS is an enterprise operating server operating system with a very intuitive web-based management system. With UCS, you also have one part, we call it the App Center. I come to it later. You can manage a growing number of enterprise solutions with just a few clicks and have them ready and installed into your environment. Overall, UCS is a very, very scalable solution. It is used by our users in small environments with 10 or 20 or 25 users, and we have up to several 100,000 users in the system. The main part of the users are around 100 to 1,000 users. You can operate and run it on premises in your own data center, in the cloud, or in hybrid scenarios where you connect your on-premises facilities, IT infrastructure with the cloud infrastructure. UCS. One main part of UCS is the Active Directory functionality. With it, you can basically replace your Microsoft Windows servers. It is fully compatible to Windows clients ranging from Windows 7 over Windows 8 and even Windows 10 with our last week released UCS 4.1. We provide a wizard, we call it Active Directory Takeover, with which you can do the migration from Windows Active Directory servers to Univention Corporate Server. Alternatively, you can even run UCS as part of an existing Active Directory domain in order to have access to all the applications you have basically with the App Center that in most parts also come integrated with the identity management, and through that have also access to the identities in your existing Active Directory. Now a few words about Univention App Center. The App Center is kind of a marketplace like you know it from the Apple iOS or Android environments, where you can install several apps. The one major difference here is that the applications in the Univention App Center are business applications that are basically installed in server-based computer infrastructure. Most applications in the App Center integrate seamlessly into our user management, and also depending on the scenario, whether you have UCS alone or as part of an Active Directory infrastructure, those applications have access to the users and rights management here. With the App Center, it's a platform where you can install those certified applications and even buy them. Few examples are the groupware solutions we have there, or also, for example, here OroCRM. The UCS subscription model is basically divided into two parts. We have the UCS Core Edition, where you can use UCS free and unlimited. You have just limited support over our community. and the enterprise subscriptions on the right side, ranging from 290 euros per year. We also have prices in US dollar on our website, and the difference here is mainly basically in the runtime of the maintenance, and also in the support level you have here. Yeah, our value proposition, what do we provide, what do you get with Univention Corporate Server? You get, from our perspective, the best operating platform for third-party business solutions. You can easily manage multiple servers in an environment. This environment can even be distributed, as already mentioned, on premises or in the cloud or in hybrid scenarios. You get reliable maintenance from Univention, maintenance in form of security updates, bug fixes, and also new feature updates. Just last week we released our new UCS 4.1 version to the world. You get competent support, of course, from us, from the manufacturer. We have a high quality community and a highly frequented forum, and also a very, very broad network of capable partners in Europe, in Germany, and also in the US. What we provide is 100% open source software, especially what we build ourselves. That means our management system, the App Center, the whole configuration infrastructure we have here, the integrations between all the different open source components that we made in UCS itself. This means that the software, with the software you have no vendor login, and you can operate it as you want. Yeah, the benefits of UCS and OroCRM are, first of all, the operating platform, where you can operate a central infrastructure and have also a very sophisticated identity management. You can easily install and administrate the whole environment and also the applications with basically a web browser, and have access to all the administrative functions over the web browser. You have very, very reduced administration efforts for especially distributed environments, and also dedicated support offerings for both of the solutions from for UCS from Univention and OroCRM from Oro Inc. himself. Okay, just my last slide, and then I hand over to Marty. Yeah, just drop by our website, get into the download section and check out UCS there, and have a look into the App Center. Or if you are specifically interested in OroCRM, then also come to the website, go into the app catalog, and there you can also download pre-installed virtual machines, virtual appliances for VMware, VirtualBox, or KVM, where you have OroCRM pre-installed in UCS if you would like to have a look into that solution and set up your own demo environment with your own data here. So now I welcome Marty Danino from Oro Inc. And Marty, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Nico. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. And good morning, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining the webinar. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy that OroCRM is now available on Univention App Center. I think it's a great way, a great tool for our community of developers to really test OroCRM and its capabilities. In the next 15 minutes that I have, I'll try to give you a brief overview of Oro Inc. Really quick. What are we doing, who we are, and then I'll focus on 3 key value propositions that OroCRM delivers to the marketplace. Oro Inc. Was established about 3 years ago. We have 3 products, 2 in the market, 1 is in process. All our products are open source, Symfony 2 based. The product that we have today are OroCRM that is already commercially available. We have a community edition that is free and an enterprise edition. We have Oro Platform, which is basically, call it an empty shell business application platform that provide any organization the baseline features and capability to build any business application that they wish. It includes features like configurable admin, workflows, ACL, like grid views, navigation. So these are kind of the baseline feature that you need for any business applications. There are several business applications already built on top of Oro platform. Other than OroCRM and OroCommerce, you might have heard about Akineo, which is a PIM, Diamante Desk, which is a ticketing system, and some others. OroCommerce is the newest addition to our product line. OroCommerce is a B2B e-commerce application built from the ground up as a B2B e-commerce application. We just released Alpha not long ago, or Alpha 2 actually a week ago, and we plan to release, continue to release new versions as we go along. Just kind of, I think to understand who we are, you also need to understand who our management is, our top management. So all our top management is ex-Magento. All of them are directly involved in the Magento success. If it's Yoav Kutner, our CEO, he was the CTO, ex-CTO and co-founder of Magento. We have Jari Carter, our VP of Sales, our Chief Revenue Officer, who was VP of Sales at Magento. Dima Soroka, lead architect at Magento. He's now our CTO. Roy Rubin, the CEO and co-founder, ex-CEO and co-founder of Magento, is one of our advisors. So, obviously we have here a group of people that really understand open source and how to build communities around it. And that's kind of the same modus operandi that we're using at Oro. The focus of today is OroCRM, and OroCRM is obviously our customer relationship management application. We view it as the most flexible open source CRM out there. We really try to, or we really deliver some innovative features and capabilities to the marketplace, and things that we kind of learned in our past and our experience, we deliver today. Just a few stats about Oro CRM. Since we launched the product just more than a year or so ago, we had 350,000 unique visitors. We have 15,000 registered community users, about 25 worldwide partners, 30,000 active installations, and 60,000 product downloads. Again, being open source, having a community edition that is free helps really build a strong type of community, if it's solution integrators, if it's technology partners, and also really allow to create adoption in the marketplace. So OroCRM, right? I think if I could speak about all the benefits of OroCRM, probably it will take way more than 2 hours. But here I really want to focus quickly on 3 key benefits that we see that we're delivering with OroCRM, and I'll focus on the following 3. The fact that it's flexible and open source. I'll discuss how we view 360-degree view of the customer, or multi-channel, and also briefly talk about Ecommerce CRM and what does it mean. Okay, so the most flexible open source CRM application. I think there's a few other open source application out there. You obviously probably heard about Sugar and some fork of Sugar, even though Sugar kind of neglected their community, free community edition. But we view ourselves the most flexible open source solution out there. And we've been open source. There are a lot of the benefits that you can gain. If it's security, if it's total cost of ownership, the ability to customize and fit it to your business need. But I think one of the most important benefits of being open source is the community that you build around your product. The community is the real source of innovation, and the community really take the product and fit it to the customer needs. They understand what the customer needs are, and really take the solution and fit it to what the business needs are. The community is the entities that develop on top of the application, continue to add features and extensions that many of them sometimes are free in the market, and businesses can easily find a solution to their challenges. So we really view this as very, very important, and which leads me to the flexibility, right? This open source approach really help us to deliver on our premise. We really believe and understand that no two businesses are alike. Every business have its own challenges. Every business, even if it's the same challenges, deal with them in a different way. So having a platform and having a software that you can customize, that you can really access the code, that you can is really structured in a way that allows you to understand what you're doing, to really integrate it with already existing application out there. It's really, really important, and this is a value that we see that businesses really, really need, and many of the applications that don't deliver this flexibility really don't allow to businesses to carry on the processes. Usually what happens, instead of taking the application and fit it to the business needs, the businesses is trying to fit their processes to the application, which does not work. So this is a huge concept for us. This is something that we deliver on this day in and day out. Really build application that solve businesses' needs, and being open source and flexible help us to deliver that. The other key advantage that I want to talk here today about OroCRM is how we view a single view of the customer across all your channels. So, businesses today are not selling through one channel. They are not, one-dimensional. They are multi-dimensionals in many cases, right? A business can sell directly to B2C. If it's, let's say, got a Magento store, it can sell through eBay or other marketplaces. You might have a B2B as well, and you might sell through stores. You might have Salesforce that's selling via phone and faxes. So how do you, as a business, can understand what your customers are doing, and and how you understand the value of a customer? If you're purchasing through multiple channels, how do you get that, right? How do you get all these interactions that your customers might have with you through different channels? If it's through a ticketing system, if it's through social, or otherwise, how do you do that? So with OroCRM, we took a unique approach, and basically what we do, and this is just a slide from our from that depicts the account view. So for us, everything lives in the account view. In the account view, you can see everything about your customers. So you'll have the trivial things of your account information, your contact information, but also you can be a person that buy on a B2B channel and on a B2C channel, and you'll see it in the same account. It might be a household that a husband and wife buying, and you see it in the same account. You can see what the customer is doing based on some features that we have, web tracking. If a customer browse your site and looks at different product, you can see it in the account. You can see the lifetime value of the customer. You can see what we call the RFM, the recency, frequency, and monetary value of the customer. How often he buys, when did he buy last, and how much he bought for. So all this information is aggregated for you on the same account. You don't have to go to your B2B channel and see something, or your B2C channel and see different things. All the information about that customer is in front of you, and you can know everything about this customer. And not just this, with this data, then I'll talk about it a bit later, you can segment these customers and market to them in a different way. Market them and serve offer where they buy. If they buy, in eBay, so offer that in eBay. If it's on the Magento store, offer it on the Magento store. So this is really, really a powerful tool that helps you to really understand who your customers are. The last point that I want to mention about one of the key benefits of OroCRM is being an e-commerce CRM. And through our experience at Magento, working with a lot of customers, B2C customers, and seeing that basically there's no CRM over there that really serves well the B2C customers. There's not a CRM that help B2C companies to really help them to optimize their operation and to really help them to grow their business. And if you tried one of the solution it either doesn't fit your need or it's too expensive. When we were at Magento and we used Salesforce, for example. Luckily, at that point, we already were acquired by eBay, so we didn't have to fork the bill. But it was a painful experience for us, and we really realized that building, not just a flexible CRM, but a CRM that fits the needs of e-commerce is very, very important. And what do I mean by that? If you don't understand the e-commerce business or the B2C business, it will be very hard for you to build a CRM that fits the needs. The data that you need to collect, if it's information about accounts and orders, about your customers, how do you do that, right? We built few, not just we, but some of the extensions or that you see here. Was built by us. The Magento extensions was built by our team of engineers. The Magento abandoned cart was built by our team, as well as the WebSphere. But PrestaShop connector was built by one of our partners, and it really gives this unique and deep integration to the cart. So just to give you a few examples of what do I mean. Let's say you have an abandoned cart extension. So now suddenly you can pull up information such, I want to see all the customers that abandoned a cart with a certain product, let's say call it a Sony TV, with a value that is more than $1,000 in Los Angeles, right? So what I can do now, I pull up this list, pull up this segment of customers that fits these criteria, and now using our integration with MailChimp or .mailer, you can now send targeted offers to these people. This email can say, buy now this Sony TV and get 20% off, because this person abandoned this, and if you give him a discount, he might buy it right now, or buy the Sony TV and get X product 20% or 50% off. So these things you cannot do if you don't have a really deep integrations with your e-commerce. Even more so, through if you have an abandoned cart, you can through OroCRM you can open the abandoned cart in Magento. Your salesperson can call the person, the potential shopper, understand what the issue, and help him to complete that transaction online. Right, so that's and this is really growing your sale. This is really growing your bottom line, and this is really important. So with this type of integration, the report engines that we have, you can really segment the customers any way you want, market to them, and get and make sure that you're getting this by getting this data from your e-commerce and market to these people and send them these direct offers and lucrative offers, you increasing your sales. So this is just kind of one example of what you can do with the OroCRM. And here is again just a screenshot of the customer account that he buys, and you can see everything that he buys on your commerce and up to the SKU level and what type of product and the price and so on. Everything is being through this unique integration. Everything is being ported to OroCRM, and then once you have the data, you can act on it any way you want. So this is a unique value that we think we bring to e-commerce businesses. So this was just a quick overview in the short time that I had to kind of really introduce you to OroCRM and what are the capabilities of it. If you have any more questions, my email is here. We also have a demo on our site with the most recent versions of OroCRM, so you can go to demo.orocrm.com and play with the demo yourself and feel it and experience it yourself. And again, if you have additional questions, you either can email me directly or fill one of the contact form on our site. We'll be very, very happy to hear from you. And from that, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to hear any questions that you might have. Thank you.
Thank you, Marty, for your introduction of OroCRM and for the big picture, what your solution is doing and what your focus here is with OroCRM. If you have any questions in the audience, please use the chat below and let us know here what questions you have. Otherwise, as Marty already said, there are direct contact possibilities to him directly. I show again the contact information here. Or if you have questions concerning UCS and Univention, we also have contact possibilities. Those are here. And otherwise just go to the respective websites, check out the demo. Also, the UCS has an online demo. But you can also download it and set up your own environment with all the data you may have for testing, and also try and use the online demo of OroCRM. Okay, I don't see any questions by the time. There should have been enough time for typing it in. Thank you everybody for participating and joining us with this webinar today. Thank you, Marty, for your time and also for your presentation. And there will be now I'm missing the word. We will do another webcast about the same topic in 2 weeks, same time, same place. If you know somebody who missed it, he or she can join us. You find the event on our website. And thank you for participating. Have a nice day, a nice evening to Europe, and a nice day to the US. Thank you everybody, and hear you soon later on. Thank you. Bye.